Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Refuge from Narcissism. No contribution with this video. I took a little time off. Things have been going pretty well. Just needed to regroup a little bit. Yesterday was my birthday. So now I have 50 years on this planet. Having sound problems with the with my PC. It might be on. It looks like it's on its way out. I'm looking to upgrade it for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Thing is, I don't know all that much about computers. Like, I need something with a video card. I need something with a sound card. I don't know much. So if you guys got any suggestions, something pretty affordable, I'd like to keep it around 1,000, 1,500, just for a hard drive with a decent sound card, decent video card. I don't game, so that's not an issue. I'm not a gamer, but I do need some smooth video and sound because the sound on this has been atrocious. It looks like there is some sort of glitch in there. So any suggestions for that would be great. But in my 50 years now on this planet, and the last two of those 50, I have been telling you and I've been trying to get across to you, as the title of the video has said, and you have heard me say several times on this channel, and you heard me say several times in the run up to these elections, to these midterms. Republicans are losers. They are losers. Once again, they lose. They don't get what they should have had. It looks like they got the House. Big deal. They're not going to do anything with it. They're not going to do anything with the power that they got. But before we even get to that, what did I tell you? What did I tell you after 2020? Where is your ballot harvesting? Where are your drop boxes? Now we're seeing videos again of dead people voting. Of course, there's dead people voting. Of course, you knew this. You knew this was going on. What? Republicans don't have dead people die? Don't have people die? Where are your dead voters? Again, Republicans sit there on the sideline holding the fucking rule book, complaining, hypocrisy, cheating. Oh, they won't do anything about it. Yeah, no shit. No shit. I told you about balkanizing. I told you about getting to an area that's red and making it redder. Unless you're in a state now like Florida, with a governor like DeSantis, who knew how to govern, who knew how to use the power that he had by firing the election official in Broward County, firing the election official in Palm County, the two counties in Florida that gave us all the trouble, that did exactly what's going on and happened in Arizona and happens in other states right now. Fired them, put an end to it. No ballot, no mail-in balloting, no ballot harvesting, no mail-ins, no drop boxes. Oh, and what happens when you run a straight up election? Oh, the Republicans win by 20 points. You flip every seat. You flip every seat you had to flip in Florida. You flip 4 seats red. You win the governorship by 20 points. You flipped Miami-Dade and Palm counties, went full on red. Broward was only like 6 points to blue. That's what happens when you have straight up elections. But you're in other places in the country. You don't have the power. That's why Arizona was so important. That's why Arizona was so important, because Kari Lake was going to do what DeSantis did in Florida with the AG, Abe, whatever his name was. That's why they had to go. This is why they didn't debate. They don't have to debate. They don't have to debate in these areas because they're using ballot harvesting. They're not collecting votes. They're collecting ballots. Don't cry about it. Don't cry about it. You knew this is what you were doing. They've been doing it for years. I've been telling you, I've been screaming this since 2020. This is what they're doing. You better get involved in it. You better get it down, or you will continue to lose. No, you wanted to be snarky. You wanted to be snarky and try to win this all out on Twitter, which you can't do. Trump caught him sleeping in 2016. They were not going to allow that to happen again. You know where Republicans did pick up seats? You know where they did pick up seats? New York and California, of all places. Why? Because those Republican organizations figured out you got a ballot harvest to win. Now, you'll never win statewide in those states. You'll never win a governorship, but you can win directed congressional seats. You can win school boards in those areas. You're never, ever going to win statewide. You're just not. You're not going to get a senator. You're not going to get a governor statewide in New York or California or Oregon or Washington or any of these blue states. It ain't happening. It's not. Because at the end of the day, they just don't care. And I've been telling you this about the communist and the Democrat. They don't care about the debate. They don't care how ridiculous their candidates are. And again, here's the Republicans are going to buy this narrative of bad candidate quality when you have people getting elected to the Senate with literal brain damage. Can't talk, can't communicate. We have a president that can't get off the stage, shits his pants in front of in front of the Pope, and you're going to talk, and then you're going to turn around and talk to us about bad candidate quality. Fuck out of here. The game has changed. It don't matter. It don't matter how ridiculous they are. It doesn't matter how corrupt they are. It doesn't fucking matter. You're hearing this thing about this crypto scam, FTX, where basically they took taxpayer money and funded all these Democrat races, and the whole thing was a scam. The whole thing's a Ponzi scheme costing billions and billions of dollars. Nobody cares. They won. They won. They won. Where's our crypto scammers? Where's our crypto? Where's our crypto scammers? Where are they? They don't exist because you want to play on a high horse. The Republicans want to stand there on the sidelines holding the rule book. That's not in the rules. This is not how it's supposed to be, as they lose time and time and time again. Well, at least we got to take the high road. You know where the high road leads you. We know where the high road leads you. And I know, and listen, I know McConnell didn't spend money. I know McConnell didn't spend money. It's on Trump, it's on McConnell, it's on this one, it's on that, it's on everybody. It ain't about the money. When you got a guy drooling all over himself, an elected senator, when you got a president who shits himself, okay, when you have candidates who refuse to debate and the ones who do give absolutely absurdly ridiculous answers. It ain't about money. It ain't about money. It ain't about money. You telling me money would have saved Lee Zeldin in New York, or Tudor Dixon in Michigan when you got Hochul and Whitmer talking about, oh, there's no crime. Oh, it's all Republican fantasy. People getting the shit kicked. That's all. You're going to sit there and you're going to debate with that anyway? The people who are going to vote for that are going to vote for it regardless. It isn't a money issue. It's a balloting issue. It's to play the game by the rules as they are being played, and the Republicans just refuse to do it. They sit there, they piss, they moan, they talk about process now. Now they're going to talk about candidate quality after losing to a guy with brain damage. You're going to come to me about, Oz is a shitty candidate. I didn't want Oz. I didn't want a lot of these candidates. But don't talk to me about candidate quality when you're losing to people with brain damage. When you're losing to people who are telling you there is no crime problem in the Northeast, that there is no crime problem in these blue cities, that there's no, There's no indoctrination going on in your. This is what they're going to tell you. Money isn't going to solve that problem. All that does is show you where the Republican establishment really is. They don't want you. They don't want us. They don't want you to win. They'd rather rule in the minority, okay, than have to take a back seat in the majority. And that's all it is. That's all it is. So Trump announced again for president. Don't matter if it's good. It don't matter if it's Trump or DeSantis at this point. If they don't get their ballot harvesting operation in full swing, if they don't start setting up their own drop boxes, if they don't start getting their own dead Republicans to vote, this goes nowhere. This goes nowhere. Oh my God, Democrats cheat. Oh, 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 no shit. Good for them. Good for them. I admire them. I admire their balls. I admire them because they will do whatever they need to do to win. And the Republicans will sit there on the sideline holding their rule book, crying. They got exactly what they had coming to them, which is exactly what I suspected was going to happen to them. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I know weakness. I know softness, and that's them. You are not. You are not. You are not going to outvote these people. You're not. Not in a state that has not in states that have ballot harvesting. Not in states that have drop boxes. You're not going to outvote them on election day, and they knew it. And it's only a matter of time before they figure it out in Ohio. They can't do anything about Florida's gone. Florida is all red with no drop boxes, no ballot harvesting, same day voting, paper ballots. Done. It's 24 million people in this state. We were done. We were done by 8 p.m. Everything was tabulated and done. Unless you have a DeSantis and a Republican Congress and a Republican administration in your state that is going to do what needs to be done, you're going to have to ballot harvest. You're going to have to collect ballots. You're going to have to set up drop boxes. You're going to have to play the long game because that's how they flip seats in New York. And that's how they flip seats in California is they out ballot harvested the Democrats. You'll never win statewide. There'll never be a Republican governor or a Republican senator again from either of those states, ever. Same probably with Michigan and a bunch of other states. Oregon, Washington, never going to happen. Never going to happen. And I say this to those blue states who voted for this, to Pennsylvania and New York and California and the Washingtons and the Portlands, I enjoy what you got coming. Enjoy the crime. Enjoy the degradation. Enjoy it all. And let me tell you something, Republicans, you better not. You better not. Whenever you see one of these stories of shootings or horrific things going on in these blue cities, you better not be any, oh my God, laugh. You get what you vote for. They voted for it. Let them live in it. Like I say with the narcissist, they made their bed. Now you let them lie in it. And listen, this is going to be a hard lesson for Republicans to learn, and they're probably not going to learn it. They're not going to probably learn it anytime soon because you still got McConnell and McCarthy and Romney, McDaniel, whatever the frig her, Mitt Romney's niece, still running their mouths. Still running their mouths. Hey, man, they got what they voted for. They didn't ballot harvest because they didn't want to ballot harvest. Because at the end of the day, Republicans are losers. They are losers, and they always have been, and they always will be. So, wanted to do a little post-election type of spiel, let you know what was going on. Um, I'll be back making narcissism videos probably Monday. I would say Monday, maybe this weekend. We do got some stuff going on. Got a lot of stuff happening. Um, so the queue, and nothing's really come in. I got the queue is maybe I got 6 or 7 stories in the queue. I can knock that out. I really need that to get a lot bigger. Um, and again, building towards some new equipment. So if you can support, please do. I do got some other stuff to get through. I just trying to get through the election, because that's always a big time for getting rid of people. Trying to stay low, be back on Monday, pushing out these videos again. So if you want to get something in, I'll be back Monday. I hope maybe this weekend. Send it in. If you want to support the channels, please do. And I do need suggestions on some type of computer, some kind of a hard drive to buy with, decent video card, decent sound card. I just don't know a lot about it. I'm looking for Black Friday or Cyber Monday because the deals are usually pretty good on those days. So let me know in the comments of any suggestions, and I would appreciate it. And again, remember, Republicans have been and will always be fucking losers. Losers. Only they can snatch defeat from the jaws of victory every fucking time. Every time. Candidate quality. Got a guy drooling on himself with a fucking neck thing coming out of the back of his. And you're going to talk to us about candidate quality. And half the Republicans will believe it because they're so goddamn abused and gaslighted. You know, that's the beauty of communism. So, but don't be mad at the Democrats. They are who they are and always have been. Be mad at the weak ass Republicans because they're the only ones to blame for any of this. All right, everybody. You guys know what to do with the links. Hope to hear from you soon. Nice seeing everybody. And I'll talk to you and I'll see you when I see you. All right. Bye.